What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Gaia. He is our favorite Gaia expert, Kvoth. His opponent today in the red color, he is our newfound Kronos expert, coming along with some very unique Kronos ideas. Things are a little bit different in Overhaul patch, but I'm excited to see what Suppe's going to be able to come up with here. I'm equally excited to see what Kvoth's going to be able to do with Gaia now that he can kind of push himself around the map much easier with those two population civilian units, able to kind of spread Gaia Lush all around the map and find himself some advantages with that, which are much more difficult otherwise. We do see hunting dogs coming through for Suppe and Kvoth, so both players starting off with a similar start. Relics on the map. We do have the Titan's treasure here. I believe this relic gives 6 food, 6 wood, 6 gold a minute. So a decent relic where that's concerned. Mythical horseshoes this has been a very popular relic this series. I swear this is not by design, but we are found this relic is really good. Plus 10% cavalry move speed there. We're seeing Tusk of the Iron Boar again, as if we haven't seen these relics enough. But that's funny. We do see an attempt at Kvoth shanking down this oracle. Does not quite get it though. Obviously you can't fight with an oracle that's going to attack, but you can fight with the citizen. So you do still need to be fairly careful with those oracles, because they can get trapped. As a mana coming up, it does look like Kvoth is going to be safe there. The mana is already up for Suppe, so he's going to be safe, not getting housed at all. Both players have easily found their deers in this game, so no advantages where that's going to come in. And the big question is going to be, now that, well, one, Gaia versus Kronos isn't really a matchup that we've seen very much of. And personally, you guys know that I back the Gaia. I love watching really good Gaia players play Gaia. I can't play Gaia well, but I love watching really good Gaia players play Gaia. But in the grand scheme of things, Gaia versus Kronos, that's a much more even matchup than one might think. And I assume that it's going to be even more of an even matchup on Overhaul patch, just with the defensive capabilities that are kind of unlocked in the classical age for Gaia, meaning that she can kind of deal with the Kronos aggression if it does end up coming, and see how things are going to go. Now, obviously, Prometheus is pretty good. It's a pretty good god power that you get with Prometheus, with Valor, able to Valor those Terma or those Arcus for sort of max value. As we do see Kvoth able to advance here. He's going up with what looks to be 10 citizen, as Leto is on the way. Pickaxe coming through as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kvoth rushing a whole bunch of those economic upgrades. As the game mode has had another relic being uncovered, the Dwarven Calipers. This one hasn't been changed. It's just a siege reduction, as we do see Kvoth grabbing the Tusk of the Iron Boar. He wants that one. He's manually converted his Oracle here. It is quite a bit cheaper as Gaia to convert heroes. But Kvoth here, he grabs that Tusk of the Iron Boar, and he is going to be dragging that one back home, wanting to use some Kontarias here in this game. Unfortunately, you don't get any bonus to anything else with those cavalry upgrades, but he will be able to make some very strong units in this game. As Kvoth searching around for things to do, Prometheus is just about to hit here for Suppe, going up for a more standard 4:30-ish advance time compared to Kvoth, who raced. Actually, both of them kind of raced at the same point there, I guess. As Kvoth gets himself his first relic, we do see this Oracle is already checking out the Mythical Horseshoes on that position over there. As a Valor does get utilized there by Suppe. I'm surprised to see him using that on the Oracle heroes, in all honesty. Oracle heroes, while they are part of Kronos' buff, or Kronos' like unique ability, I think if you want to make them, it's probably better to just manually heroize them and then use Valor onto like Terma or Arcus, like I said, or maybe even Murmillo. Probably not the Murmillo. These are kind of equal to Murmillo in a way. As the Oracle heroes coming forward, looking for a little bit of a fight. Those spider lairs don't do a whole lot over here. As Soup does spot this position. The villager's pulling back over onto the cows there as he can't eat those chicken like he really wants to. As a military barracks and a counter barracks coming up for Kvoth, and Soup yet again deciding to go with the double counter barracks here as Kronos. Interesting to see if this is going to work out for him in the positive. I do think that this is one of those ones that I haven't really seen. I haven't seen what Terma feel like in the Atlantean War. I haven't seen it. Obviously, Arcas are going to feel much more difficult to create than if Terma are on the field. The Arcas are going to be much weaker because obviously those Terma are going to be able to counter them pretty hard. We do see a town center coming up here for Kvoth as the units are starting to come through here for Kvoth, and Soup decides time to retreat back. The Terma are going to start pushing across the map. Now, the one weakness of Terma in this patch is that they take 20 seconds to train. It's a considerable amount of time to train those Terma, but it's actually no different than a Hippocon train time. So it kind of all balances itself out, so to speak. As the army of Soup searching around for someone to kill, does find a cow there. He's going to pick that one off. Really annoying, but it is what it is. As one spider lair picks off a Terma. He might pick off a second Terma there as well. Doesn't quite get it, but picking off a Terma, that's max value spider lair for Kvoth. These things, 140 resources. That's a lot of resources to just throw down the drain there on a spider lair. As Kvoth just about to finish up that second town center. There's not a whole lot of reason to be leaving his base at the moment. Obviously, there's going to be a gold mine at some point that he needs to push out and fight for, but having that second town center first means more citizen out, means more economy, and he's going to be enjoying that quite a bit. He's got himself hand axe, pickaxe, channels. How speedy are these citizens? 4.8 speed. That might not seem like a lot because you've got like Terma moving at 5.0 speed. You've got Promethean Offspring, if I see them anywhere, moving at 6.05 speed. But, yeah, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. As we're starting to see some more of these Kvoth Terma coming out. And the question is, how many Terma do you want to target down an enemy Terma? As the army of Kvoth starting to get attacked. He's got to be careful here. You do see he takes a lot of damage there as the Terma managed to get their attacks onto the right unit there, onto the back. You do have to ensure you are attacking the right thing there, as it looks like Soup is going to be winning this Terma fight, so to speak. As the rest of these might get picked off. And Soup going to be retreating back home. He is getting the town center up at the back here with 4 citizen to boot here. But one hero Oracle causing some problems as the Murmillo going to try and slide around here. We'll see if Soup can like get some sort of time shift or something like that. It looks to me like Soup is trying to go to the heroic age here with the resources that are currently in the bank. As the Murmillo coming through, this is really bad for Soup. Is he going to notice this or not? Or is the town center going to come up? It's at 2,000, super close, and he does get onto it here. There are some red units here for Soup, as he does get the Valor in to take out those enemy automatons. And this damage that Kvoth is getting onto this, it's not going to be game over here. I think the town center is still going to get up. We do see Soup retreating away from here. I think he should be trying to pick off these Murmillos here on this fight with the Terma that he's got. As he does manage to take this fight nicely. Those here, Murmillo on the front, are doing a lot of damage over there. As yet again, the Murmillo shanking down this town center. It's slowly creeping up as Soup comes back with his own Terma. Starting to pick off the Murmillo here. Can he get this one up? The answer, I just do not think the answer is yes. Kvoth is playing with the thinnest of margins with this attack. We do see that the Terma here, the trades are still kind of going in the favor of of Soup to some degree, but Soup, he's not spending his resources. He wants the town center up, and he wants to go to the next age here as the hero Terma gets taken out, and this is just not going up. Soup is in a world of pain now. He's decided against it. He's finally leaving that position as the Promethean over here. They would have been invaluable on this position here, but he just has not come in with this to defend, as we do see a couple of the Prometheans come through. That automaton's very, very strong, so Mamilo going to chase these Terma away. It's an absolute travesty here for Soup. He's got to figure out where to go next. He can go next age. I don't see an armory anywhere for him here, as the Terma getting eaten by that spider lair puts a stop to basically any attempt of getting this. The other thing, I mean, Soup could have just put some time shifting in and defended this town center a little bit better, and he would have got it up. It was literally a difference of a couple of seconds, or a second most likely. So just a little bit of path blocking would have gone a long way. As Soup now pushing across the map. Rhea has been picked up here for Soup. Big question is this going to be a big enough help? Obviously, Kronos does get a huge boost to myth units, so making things like behemoths is going to be big, but I really, myself, I'm much more in favor of the Hyperion as Kronos, because you make those Satyr and they're so fast, they're so strong, and if you micro them, you can get a lot of value sniping clumps of units and things like that. As the Manor over here going to be getting taken down. 2 citizens of Suppe in here as well, as Kvoth is just getting every single find in the book as these citizens trying to make a break for it, but there is no way they are getting out of here alive. Maybe this one might, as it's trying. We do see this town center has been denied for Soup there. Great job where that's concerned, but this citizen is getting chased down and will not be surviving, ladies and gentlemen, as Soup is now 21 citizen to Kvoth's 34 citizen in this game. What's the micro looking like here? Neither player is really putting effort into split micro and just kind of allowing their units to do whatever they want there. I would love to see that effort where you go into like a couple of different groups of Terma and try and ensure you getting the most value out of them. As Behemoth is now out for Soup, as he's going to attempt to break through here. There's this one automaton standing guard on that town center as well, as the raids from Soup searching around here, trying to snipe down a citizen or something where that's concerned, but not really able to. He's just getting completely chased down. We do see the spider eggs on that position sinking in, as the Behemoth coming through, going to be able to take down the military barracks here as well. This could be going. This could be giving Soup a little bit of some freedom in this game to find some sort of an advantage. Do see Theta on the way here for Kvoth, as Kvoth pushing through. Soup citizens are just being found all over the place here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where they were, but great find by Kvoth, pushing them back. All the buildings in the middle of the map have been cleaned up, as we do see the citizen coming back over onto this position here. 51 HP automaton will end up going down here. 17 HP remaining is as Kvoth does end up losing that one. I imagine Kvoth is going to very, very annoyingly send his units around to the side to take these villages down. As one citizen going to go down over here, as Soup trying to find as much value as he can. Sniping citizen left, right, and center. But the big problem here for Soup is that Kvoth has got a lot of economy, though. Trader coming in on that Stymphalian Bird is going to be a big, big help. We do see the units coming up here for Kvoth to check out what's happening there. The Behemoth comes through to clean up this military barracks and potentially help out where that's concerned as well. A military barracks coming through. Market is already up for Kvoth. So the Mythic Age is going to be somewhat on the way. Well, I mean, he doesn't have the gold at the moment. There is a world here where if Suppe puts enough pressure onto this gold mine here, Kvoth might start struggling for gold in this game. The citizen of Kvoth come through, and in Kvoth fashion, a economic guild getting dropped over here. The citizen get pulled. Gonna try and shank that one down. He might be able to stop it as the citizen getting targeted by Terma. And he does manage to kill off the economic guild there by shanking, as these Mermillo will go down to the Terma as well, as they're kind of a little bit by themselves. Meanwhile, Kvoth is yet again pushing all of his army over here to try and put a stop to this. Not only put a stop to this, but also put a stop to the trade route here. Watchtowers coming through. Hecate is being clicked up by Kvoth already in this game, as the town center yet again under attack. The hero Kontari is coming through here. 6.66 speed on that bad boy, but it takes him still a while to pick off those dryads. He will be attempting to pick off all of those Terma here. Kontarius against Terma, a great unit choice, but he still needs a handful more to deal with everything that's going on, as the town center is still getting denied. Meanwhile, units of Suppe pushing forward here. We do see Kvoth's citizen getting caught out of position here as one citizen goes down, two citizens going down. Meanwhile, over here, we have to see Kvoth, well, Suppe retreating and keeping his citizen alive to get himself some sort of an advantage here. But we do see that Behemoth is back in onto this position. Medium Kontarius, no upgrades or no favor in the bank to kind of convert, but he does make himself a Mermillo hero here, which will put a stop to this Behemoth's tirade on this town center. And still, Suppe stuck. One town center in this game. Kvoth, 3 town centers, 31 villages. Suppe at 20 citizen here. He's in a very difficult position. Kvoth yet again trying to put up a military barracks here to hold this town center in place, as Kvoth's army getting chased around over here. And what else can Suppe do? Once that Hecate comes in, the Tartarian gate gets dropped in the main base, and Kvoth takes the series in 3 games in decisive fashion here. Really running rings around Suppe on this one. I think Suppe was just a little bit lost with what to do. And he was so close to, I mean, this game would have been very, very different. 1 second difference. 1 second in this game for Suppe to get this town center up. Just 1 second. And potentially, Suppe would have been in an equal position, and we would have been able to move into more of a mid-game equally. This Tartarian gate would be met by a Hyperion or an Implode or something for Suppe, so he should be able to get value for himself as well. And Kvoth would have to find another way to find the victory. Really, really well played game by Kvoth, though. He really shows that you can get a lot of control from Gaia here, utilizing those citizen, two population citizen with channels, moving them up to 4.08 speed. Very, very quick to get around the map and cause a lot of problems. A fun god to try out on this patch, utilizing that Gaia Lush and getting as much value out of it as you possibly can. Very, very fun god. If you guys enjoyed this one, if you enjoyed this series, definitely follow this Twitch if you feel like it. And if you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It'll mean a lot. I'll see you guys in the next game. Bye for now. Also, I mean, before that, if you have any comments on the patch or on what you feel like is going on, definitely let me know. And yes, bye for now.